of the UPSL Northeastern Playoffs, Round 2. Come on, there. After a thrilling Round 1, Game 1 of the semifinals in the UPSL Northeast Playoff, we have Game 2 here. The WHC Alliance doing battle with Santa Cruz FC here in upstate New York. Good evening, welcome aboard. I'm Alex Carbonati, pleased to be with you here. And altogether, we have a brand new matchup after a thrilling, sensational ending when the NJ Alliance took down the Philadelphia Union 4-2 in PKs, 2-2 after 120. Mike Bello, game-tying goal in the 117th minute in overtime. His 16th of the year, put the game in PKs, where the Alliance walked off with a 4-2 victory. Along with that victory, not only are they playing for Championship Sunday tomorrow, but they won the American Premier Division for the second time in 3 seasons. Fall 2021, they beat Oyster Bay. Tonight, they took down the Philadelphia Union in PKs to win that second title. As again, we're live at the Pathfinder Academy FC here in New York, the state of New York, the Empire State all together. Again, I'm Alex Carbonati, pleased to be with you here, and we're getting set for this matchup. WHC Alliance, Santa Cruz FC. The winner of this game takes on New Jersey Alliance tomorrow for the UPSL Northeast Playoff Championship. That's tomorrow, Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern here on Coach's Corner NYC. Both teams are getting set. WHC is an all-black with some white lettering on the numbers of their jersey. Black shirts, black shorts, black socks as well. Santa Cruz, white top, but they have red and blue in the mix of it all. Also have some white shorts and white socks in the mix as well. The lettering is going to be blue and white. So we'll get ready to go here in a matter of moments. Santa Cruz and WHC Alliance. The Alliance will be starting things off, and here we are underway in the second semifinal. The winner takes on NJ Alliance tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. Exiden Morelia starts things off. He has the kickoff, and he'll blast things around the horn to Christian Angel. Christian Angel fires things down the field. He'll take a deflection off a Santa Cruz defender. Headed up in the air it goes, and here comes an opportunity now for WHC Alliance. The Alliance coming in here, looking to pick up a win in their short span. Santa Cruz has been around since 2021, so both teams have a short history, but they're trying to make history of their own this evening here in this semifinal matchup. WHC Alliance dancing around the horn. Moving the ball around. They're starting to go inside Santa Cruz territory. Now they'll top things around, and then they'll fire it down the field. That pass too far of a stretch on the far left side, so WHC trying to move quickly, but it was too far. They'll turn things over, and Santa Cruz will have the first goal kick of the evening. Second game of 2. Again, the winner takes on NJ Alliance tomorrow at 3 Eastern. The Alliance with a thrilling PK victory win over the Philadelphia Union. Santa Cruz will look to throw things in. They do that just indeed. WHC Alliance forced a turnover, but a foul goes against them, so they commit the first foul, and here comes a chance for Santa Cruz to move right to left on the field. Santa Cruz FC, about a minute 35 into this contest, they'll blast things down off the free kick. It'll be headed off WHC, and a loose ball taken now by 2021 expansion team. Battling for it there. Taken finally by Morelia. Fired over the middle. Battle for it still. Whistle now blown, and WHC will get possession right back. Well, Morelia drew the foul there. As it looks like WHC will have a free kick here, the second of the contest already. So again, we're about 2 minutes and change into this matchup. Second semifinal of 2 today. Fired on shot. Swallowed up, the shot is, and blasted away by the goalkeeper for Santa Cruz. There's that ball sent all the way down inside the territory of WHC, where Santa Cruz will move it down the field. Goalkeeper tonight for Santa Cruz is going to be Tomas Marzak. But Marzak blasted that one all the way down. Here's the throw-in upcoming now for Santa Cruz FC. They'll look to dance around the horn and get something going. Here's a fancy down the field. Right all alone there is the goalkeeper for WHC, which is Kelvin Amaya Carranza. Amaya Carranza swallows up that easy chance there. Right in front of him and wet, and now he'll roll out to one of his defenders. Moving down the field quickly, WHC following that transition. Santa Cruz trying to get it right back. They do that indeed, no fancy down the field. Santa Cruz FC coming in with 8 wins this year. They're from New England. WHC's from Maryland, so an interesting road trip for both these squads to come all the way here to New York to play in this semifinal. Abdullah Mansour tried to play there defensively for WHC. Couldn't get there exactly, but it went out of play, and he'll have a throw-in for the Alliance. Tossed on in, played off the body of Christian Santisteban, pardon me. And Santisteban gets it all the way to Damian Alcock. Alcock, pressure coming, he'll have to drop back, and WHC has to regroup in their own zone. All the way back it goes to Christian Angel. Angel, thinking of going down the field, goes towards his left side instead, and moving his WHC around the horn right to left. They're going left to right on your screen as a player gets taken down for WHC. Alton West Jr. Either way, a foul goes against Santa Cruz before he touched the ball with his hand, so no handball. West Jr. was taken down before that, and West Jr. is shaken up following that takedown. So he's a little slow to get up there. Now he's back on his feet, but he's limping a little bit following the takedown. The foul, to be exact, going against Santa Cruz's number 10, and Moro Cortez Pacheco. And with that, it'll be a free kick now for the Alliance. The WHC Alliance, it says, fired shot on goal, swallowed up with ease there. Turned aside, and 2 back-to-back easy saves made by Marzak from long-range shots, both off free kicks. Santa Cruz, dancing in their own zone now, trying to reset. They're going right to left. They'll drop all the way back to their goalkeeper. Sent all the way down off the header now, kept alive by the Alliance. Chipped though one more time by Santa Cruz. Tapped down by Angel there. And again, one more time, it'll be WHC trying to occupy on the offense. Sliding tackle that eventually leads to a ball going out of bounds. Santa Cruz touched it last, according to the officials. Not too thrilled are Santa Cruz, but that case will be thrown out of court. Here comes a chance for a corner now for WHC Alliance. Looks like Alton West will be taking the corner from the left flank of the field. As here's a blast from the Alliance. Way far, way wide, too much towards the right, and it'll be spoiled altogether. So a good attempt for WHC to get something going here in the waning 6 minutes and change, but that gets spoiled. Their best chance so far gets turned aside, and here comes a goal kick once more by Santa Cruz. So here's the kick. Will be danced around and eventually be set down by Santa Cruz all the way down. Though it's intercepted by Chris Angel. Here's Chris Angel again. Dropping back. Trying to go forward again. A tap off the foot of a player in front for WHC. Eventually it almost deflects out of play, but it's kept in by Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz resetting their own zone and trying to get things restarted here. Santisteban was the last player to touch it for WHC. Now it's a blaster down the field trying to play for the Alliance, so Santa Cruz has a rush. Dancing around still are the Santa Cruz FC team. Santa Cruz gets pickpocketed. Racing there again for WHC, a fourth turnover. And now here's Santa Cruz one more time. Back and forth we go. Santa Cruz dropping back, starting to reset a little bit. Now they'll try to go right to left again and to get their offense restarted. Nancy in front, tug on the jersey, no whistle called. Play continues. Christian Kershaw there in the mix. And a first turnover there as Santa Cruz lost the handle. False, still kept by WHC. They're rerouting all over. Abdullah Mansour will watch it roll out of play, and he'll get a throw-in from the far left corner. Actually, pardon, not him. It'll be Christian Kershaw instead. Either way, WHC will have a throw-in. They're in all dark black jerseys with white lettering. Santa Cruz in the bright white jerseys with blue and red lettering all around. Chip play, loose ball up in the air, tug on the jersey there. Exiden Morera gets away with a call as the ball goes back to Chris Angel eventually, and Angel will send it down the field. Played off the body of a Santa Cruz defender. Tapped back on over, reset by WHC. Whistle called though, and during that process, a Santa Cruz player is shaken up. Let's tell who it is from our vantage point. Let's see if we can get a possible zoom in on that. Maybe, maybe not. Tough to tell who it is from here, but that seems to be the second injury for either player. This one lasting longer than the first. Alton West Jr. was shaken up for a brief period for WHC Alliance, though he was able to get back on his feet relatively quickly. Same thing for Santa Cruz. Again, tough to tell who it is from our vantage point here, but he's back on his feet, and it's no serious harm done. Player for Santa Cruz is Mauro Cortez Pacheco, to be exact. So he was shaken up. He's back on his feet. Ball is eventually sent all the way down. Goes off a foot. Pacheco. No, not Pacheco there, rather. Garcia tries to play it down. Here's a racing opportunity. Chris Angel has to hound back defensively. Angel still trying to fight for that. Eventually forces a clear all the way down the field. Goes over the head of a few defenders, and Santa Cruz has to rush back to their goalkeeper. Loose ball blasted up in the air by Santa Cruz FC. Tapper down by the Alliance. Played off a chest, and here comes the Alliance trying to move with numbers here. West Jr. drops back. There's Alcock. Alcock. Belcher also in the mix there. Pass too far of a stretch as Alcock tried to hook up with one of his teammates down the line in Santos Tesvin. He was too far for that one. Easy save by Santa Cruz's goalkeeper once more. And with that, here's Santa Cruz trying to move with that ball one more time. Marczak is there for 3 straight saves just like that. And here comes Santa Cruz on the opposite end. Quick shot across. Almost turned aside. Almost got on goal. They'll battle for the ball. Eventually a player is taken down. A whistle's blown. And it's going to be a foul against Alcock defensively. So Santa Cruz makes a mistake there inside their defensive zone. Davian Alcock trips down, erasing Justin Freitas. Pardon me. Either way, Freitas gets taken down, and here comes a chance for Santa Cruz on the left flank. Alcock, his first foul of the contest. Santa Cruz with a great corner opportunity here. Not from the flagpole exactly, but a corner just enough to set something up. Even closer than your original kick from the flagpole. Justin Freitas. Blasts a shot, corrals on it over, punched away defensively. Second opportunity kept alive, second shot fired up in the air and way over the cage and out. Another grade A scoring chance. Mauro Cortez Pacheco was there as well that time. He rifled a shot way over that cage, and it was yay high, and it's going to be a spoiled opportunity for Santa Cruz FC. Amara Carranza was there defensively. He punched the ball out on that first situation. He was ready to make that second stop if needed, but it went over the cage and it was not necessary. Chris Angel will take the kick. He'll blast it down the field, trying West. West can't make it up, though it's tappered down still by WHC. Nathan Brown's there for the play. Brown tries to drop back. That pass is too far of a stretch, though it goes off Santa Cruz. Throw in following that. And up in the air it goes for a battle. Santa Cruz taps it towards the WHC zone. Off the header it goes, though it could be costly. Racing opportunity. Tyler Freitas tries to get there. Freitas trying to hold on to that. He's pickpocketed. Loose ball taken back by WHC. And eventually cleared down. Sent all the way down the field. Maybe the intended target was West Jr., but West Jr. was too far for him. The ball eventually goes out of play, and here's Santa Cruz with a chance to restart things. Santa Cruz will go around the horn here in their own zone as they'll try to get reset. Again, last game lasted 120 minutes and plus because of PKs between NJ Alliance and the Philadelphia Union. We'll see how long this one lasts. Game time was supposed to be 7 o'clock, but it got pushed back to 8 because of the long-standing game that just occurred about 2 hours or so ago. Loose chance, Alcock after a miscue. Open shot opportunity. Shot blocked again. Alcock tried to rebound off a feed. And eventually Santa Cruz is able to hold her ground and force that turnover. Give and go situation. Santos Teven and Alcock. Back and forth they went, but they couldn't get a shot on goal. Here's Santa Cruz with a quick turn. Great intercept, though, to match it by the Alliance. Actually blast her down. West Jr. tries to tap it. West Jr. gets taken down. He draws a whistle against Santa Cruz. And with that in mind, it's going to be another free kick coming for WHC Alliance. Felipe Cipriano. Felipe Cipriano was the suspect there. West Jr. drew the contact, and here's another free kick for the Alliance inside Santa Cruz territory. Free kick chance. Instead, it goes in reverse all the way back to the goalkeeper and Amada Carranza. Amada Carranza, way past his goal mark, will blast it down the field inside opposing territory. Racing to get it there for the Alliance, trying to get a situation here. Loose ball feed that takes a funny bounce, could still be playable. Here they come. Here's the Alliance. Resetting and trying to attack inside the opposing zone. The Alliance firing a shot on goal, swallowed up easily. Not a problem there by Marzak. As another shot goes on goal, and it's easily swallowed up with no problems. Header down by WHC as play continues. Racing opportunity, flying player, whistle called last minute. Took 5 seconds or so to actually get the call, and that player is really shaken up as he went flying in the air. WHC arguing for a red card. Not sure if we'll get a red card or not, but Elijah Belcher was the victim on the play. He got shaken up and he went flying. He's still stumbling down on the ground, favoring his right leg. WHC wanted a red card rather. Not sure if they'll get that, but at the end of the day, Belcher is shaken up. Two teams talking with each other with the head official about it. As we look at this, and we'll see what it leads to. Kershaw talking with his teammate and Belcher, making sure he's okay, he's good to go. Belcher still stretching out his right leg, seems to be around his ankle area. Still trying to shake it off, but Kershaw will have a free kick on the far right side of the field right by the Santa Cruz bench. So here's Santa Cruz, or rather WHC. And we'll see what they pull off. Here's the free kick. Corralling towards the left. Heading, no good. Missed opportunity. It'll trickle its way out of bounds towards the left flag post. And WHC had a great corner situation, but they couldn't hook up with the play. Kershaw tried to foul Nathan Brown right in front with a railing header. No contact was made. The chance is spoiled, and here's a throw-in for Santa Cruz on that far right side of the field now. Their far rights, far left on your screen. Whistle called, making sure things are just good to go. Throw-ins in time. There you go. Now we're all set to go. And eventually deflects off of Santa Cruz, or rather WHC, pardon me. So Santa Cruz will move a little bit closer. Santos Teven was the last one to touch it for the Alliance. Santa Cruz FC will get set to restart things and start to move things right to left once more. Again, Santa Cruz trying to move forward, intercepted though by Alcock. Alcock will fire it down, try and belch it. Belcham fighting off an injury, gives on over now. Racing opportunity for WHC, spinning around, he's pickpocketed though. Great turnaround there. Morelia was pickpocketed there defensively by Santa Cruz. Mario Prata to be exact. And eventually a ball goes trailing out of play off of Santa Cruz, and it looks like we'll have a throw-in upcoming for WHC on the far left flank. Here's the throw-in. Shot towards the goal. WHC can't blast it by again, so it'll be a little dribbler that's scooped up by Marzak. Marzak will now kick on over. Marzak drops on over again. As Santa Cruz continues to move the ball right to left on the dial. Baker Sanoga had a feed down the field. WHC intercepts, and it drops all the way back to their goalkeeper in Amaya Carranza. Kelvin Amaya Carranza, pressure coming, finally boots it down past the halfway marker, goes off a body or two. A loose ball now is taken. Here comes a racing opportunity. Although a whistle's called, and it looks like it's offsides against WHC. Again, a great chance to put some more on the board. Morelia was a step or two ahead. And with that, it'll be a turnover, and here comes Santa Cruz with a free kick. Kelvin Garcia has the free kick. He blasts things down. Now here's a chance opportunity that's going way past any offensive player. Justin Freitas was in front, trying to get something going for a Santa Cruz team. Nothing can work out. Here's Chris Angel now off a goal kick. Angel firing down the field, trying to find a teammate. Goes over the head of a teammate. That goes all the way now down to Marzak. Intended target was Santos Tevin. And for Santos Tevin, that doesn't work out too well. Taken back by Santa Cruz, and they'll regroup a time. Almost 20 minutes in. Ball eventually sent down the field. Chris Angel with a very nice defensive play that was kept alive by Santa Cruz inside the opposing territory. Moving with numbers quickly. Here comes Santa Cruz. Back it goes. Fire down rather across the field. Open opportunity to look. Fire shot that gets blocked off the body and eventually gets cleared away. Kershaw there sacrificing the body, the upper body specifically, forces that deflection out, and here's a throw in again for Santa Cruz. Fire shot towards the cage, deflected away. Second opportunity, takes a funny bounce, taken by Alcock. Now they'll give on over. Kershaw driving down the field, trying to find West Jr. West Jr. gets knocked down, deflects out of play, eventually off of Santa Cruz. Here's a throw in for Alton West Jr.
Behind you, Chico.
Santa Cruz playing defense still. Here's Alcock with it. He'll drop back on over. Give and go situation with Brown. Alcock lost the handle. Good pressure by Santa Cruz. A little push off possibly, but deflects out of play. And with that, Santa Cruz will regain the possession. Alcock a little step ahead again, and he'll be turned aside. Francisco Fernandez Neto throws things in. Played off the body. Loose ball. Brown. Push off. He can't get there. Freitas. Tyler Freitas this is. Dances around Brown. Freitas gets taken down. Whistle called. Brown and Freitas not happy about that. Tyler Freitas and Nathan Brown were in a scram. The foul goes against WHC. Brown tried to stick out his hand saying, all right, my bad. But Freitas said no thanks. Either way, it's a free kick upcoming for Santa Cruz on the far left flank. Fernandez Neto will have a free kick from far out, diagonally across from our press box here. So Fernandez Neto will take the kick. No, it'll be a shake-up. Fired down the field, header on goal that goes behind the cage and eventually deflects out. So a little quick shake-up there. Leandro Alves actually took the free kick from that left flank. Fired it towards the cage, looking for somebody in front, maybe Tyler Freitas again. Either way, it deflects off a header, Freitas to be exact. It goes behind the cage, it goes out of play, and here's a goal kick again for WHC. Chris Angel will take the goal kick again, and it looks like before that we have some fighting words between both sides.
Last time you said that was Christina's friends. And they all got denied from Lavo.
There's fighting words between two players, to be exact, on both sides. Erickson Moreira, and for Santa Cruz, looks like from my vantage point, looks like it's Erickson Mendez Barbosa. Either way, they have some fighting words. Things are settled down. All's cool. And now Chris Angel will take the goal kick for Amaya Carranza. He blasts it all the way down. Battle up in the air. Takes a funny bounce. Header down. Belchar tries to get there. He takes a tumble. It's eventually cleared away by Santa Cruz. It will make its way out of play, and a throw will upcome for WHC on the far left. Michael Kozlowski will have a throw-in upcoming now following that sequence. Threw it in. He deflected again off of Santa Cruz. It looks like West Jr. will be doing the honors this time. Or rather, Balchar. He'll chuck it in. Tossed in, takes a funny bounce. Open look, fired shot goes behind the cage, and it goes out of play eventually. Open look there for Christian Santos-Tesvan. He was alone on the left flank there on the left side of the box, but he couldn't corral it on goal. He fired it just behind the cage, and a great chance for WHC spoiled once more. Following that, a goal kick. Sent all the way down, headed up in the air. Loose ball battle for it, finally taken down by Santa Cruz. The pass is too far of a stretch. Uncommunicated there by Tyler Freitas, trying to hook up with one of his defensemen in Kelvy Garcia. Either way, neither man can hook up with the play. Pass is too hot to handle and too far of a stretch, and eventually it's booted away. But here's Santa Cruz back with it. Santa Cruz battling for it. Alcock tried to get there as well for WHC. Headed up in the air by Neto. Battle for it. Alcock takes a shot to the face in the process from Tyler Freitas, and Alcock is really shaken up. Seems to be his left chin area. Or his left cheek, rather. Tyler Freitas checking out Alcock, making sure he's okay. Good sportsmanship there between two sides. Alcock is okay. He's back to go. But at first, it didn't look the prettiest. He did a little shot to the cheek. Anyway, West Jr. will chuck things in from our vantage point, right in front of our press box. Eventually, it's cleared away by Santa Cruz. Tapper down. Alves has it. Alves sends across. Fired all the way down the field. A racing opportunity that could be Freitas again. Defensively there is for WHC Moreira. Eventually the ball deflects out of play. It'll be quickly thrown in by Santa Cruz. Kershaw there as well. Kershaw last touched that last possession. He'll deflect towards the right flank, and here's a corner, the first for Santa Cruz this evening. 26:08 here to go in the first half. This game moving a lot faster than the previous game so far. That one took 120 minutes and some change thanks to penalty kicks. Here's the corner kick. Set across, funny deflection, cleared away by Angel. Kept alive though by Freitas. Tyler Freitas drops back. Funny bounces all around and eventually deflects out of play off of Santa Cruz, and WHC will take a throw in from that area. Looks like Kershaw will be doing the honors. Again. Oh, it looks like there's an injury, though, before the throw-in takes place. Like a WHC defender. Abdel Mansour was shaken up following that corner sequence. Throwing a headband around, wrapping around his head. Could be having a possible head injury entering this matchup. Now he seems to be limping a little bit, something with his lower body. Hopefully he's okay to continue. He seems to as he's shaking it off. Anyway, Kershaw throws it in. Christian Kershaw, that is. He'll throw it in. Freitas gets a bounce, and he kicks on over to Neto. Dancing around the horn still. Santa Cruz FC. Kershaw tries to battle for it, as does Alves. Alves is their part instead. Freitas, free kick, 70. Oh my goodness, what a blaster. That corralled and sliced like a little Swiss Army knife right there. That was a wild shot by Tyler Freitas. Alves was taken down. Santa Cruz wanted a foul. They didn't get it. Freitas continued to play, and he rifled a blasting shot that Amara Carranza was fortunate enough to knock away. By the way, he's a free kick on the left corner. Second for Santa Cruz. Chance set in front. Noah can tap her towards the goal. Here's a racing opportunity. Cleared away. Player taken down. Shaken up for WHC is Moreira. Ball eventually is cleared out of bounds by Santa Cruz. Looks like it was Alves who last touched it. But it's a shaked up player for WHC. Moreira was shaken up, seems to be his right knee, but he's back on the ground and he might shake it off. Couple injuries here between both squads. 3 or 4 already for WHC Alliance. All involving lower body, which is very common, and it's very common with what we've been seeing throughout the day. Plenty of injury stoppages for some lower body injuries between New Jersey Alliance and Philadelphia Union today. Same thing here already, only in the first half. That free kick is blasted down by Angel, headed up in the air. Loose ball battle for it, finally cleared away. Kozlowski is the one who does the honors. It goes out of play, though, off of him. And it'll be a throw-in for Santa Cruz on the far right side of the field near the halfway marker. Chucked on in by Santa Cruz, tapped up in the air. Kept alive by Santa Cruz again. Alves tries to get there, though it's pickpocketed away. Racing opportunity again. Great feed intended for West Jr., but he couldn't hook up with it. Chris Angel slide tackles a player. That's Tyler Freitas. Tyler Freitas gets taken down by Chris Angel. That draws a yellow card against WHC. Following that spoiled chance by West, WHC had to transition quickly on defense, forcing that yellow and now forcing that whistle. With that is a free kick, far left flank. Quick kick, and now here they come moving quickly. Shot towards the goal, deflecting off of a defender. Looks like that was Kershaw one more time. But it'll be another throw-in for Santa Cruz. Fernandez Neto was working with Alves on that short free kick. Maybe they would have went long, but either way, here's a throw-in now for Fernandez Neto. There's Neto. That of Freitas. That's Tyler Freitas. Feeds one in front. Pass intercepted, though, by Brown. Here comes Alcock defensively, eventually backed up by Kershaw. It's craned down the field. Over the head of a defender. Loose ball choppered back. West Jr. sprinting towards the goalkeeper. He can't keep up with it. Good pressure coming still, and it's finally sent away by Mazurek. Blaster down. Player gets taken down. Play continues. He's still down on the ground. Tough to tell who it is, but it's Santa Cruz moving with the ball quickly. Santa Cruz sprinting, still dancing around. Brown's there defensively. Fire shot that gets deflected towards the goal. It makes its way as it's swallowed up and taken down by Amada Carranza. Amada Carranza hits the deck, swallows up that ball. Eventually the clock continues to run, but the whistle has blown, and the injured player for Santa Cruz will now receive their fair attention. Injured player back on his feet now. I'm not quite sure who it was from our vantage point. Seems to be Bakerson Noga who was shaken up, but he's now back on the floor, back on the field. And that WHC will have a goal kick. Here's Chris Angel, firing all the way across, trying to find a teammate, though it's intercepted again by Santa Cruz. Chipped on over. Neto with a header. Loose ball. Freitas tries to pick it up. Good pressure by Alcock on the far left wing. Eventually pickpocketed away by Alcock. Alcock still battling with it. Freitas all over him still. Give and go situation. A fancy back pass intercepted by Freitas. Alcock tried West Jr. By the way, Santa Cruz has it back. Sonoga. He'll take it himself. He'll reset. He'll chip things on over. He'll get it right back. And now he'll fancy on over to Neto. Fernandez Neto. Gives and goes. Situation. Possibly two defenders. Player gets shoved all out of bounds. Alves to be exact. A different player gets shaken up. That's Tyler Freitas to be exact now. And Freitas seems to be favoring his left shin area as he was taken down. And it looks like we're about to get possibly a yellow card going against WHC. We'll see. But Tyler Freitas was tackled down hard. I believe it was West Jr. who was the suspect there, Alton West Jr. Either way, Freitas is now able to get someone back on the ground. Back on his feet is Tyler Freitas, shaken up. Seems to be his left lower leg, maybe his shin area. As that foul forces a free kick for Fernandez Neto and Santa Cruz FC. No yellow card issue, just a foul. West Jr. is the suspect in the play. And Freitas will have a kick that will drop all the way back to Sanoga. Sanoga now with it. Kicking all the way across. Feed, give and go situation. Blasted all the way down now towards the cage. Played off the body. How about a possible shot? Blasted away though by Angel. Great defense. Great sequence situation, but unable to capitalize on Santa Cruz. Eventually a foul by Santa Cruz, and here comes WHC with a free kick.
All right, Justin, come on, let's go, Justin. Next one, right, Ty, right. Good, go, we got him.
Justin Freitas blasts things down now. Fancy bounce opportunity. Player tripped outside of the box, and here comes a possible opportunity now. Yellow card issued. WHC gets the yellow in their favor, but they wanted a red. Not good enough for them either way. It's a yellow issued against Mario Prata, who tripped Santisteban. The Santisteban gets tripped just outside the box. Linesman official talking with the WHC bench about the situation. Looks like it'll be a free kick situation now for WHC, as Santisteban was tripped outside the box. Let's see what's marked up here. 3 black jerseys. Kershaw, Angel. Also in the mix is Moeria. As we'll see what this free kick chance leads to for WHC. Santa Cruz having to hold their line here. And again, the winner of this game in the semifinal will play New Jersey Lions tomorrow for the championship of these Northeast playoffs in the UPSL. Angel looks like he'll take the kick. Morena actually rather will do it. No, it's actually going to be Angel. He blasts a shot way high, completely over the cage, and all the way in the back of the trees. Little fancy situation, maybe a tic-tac-toe type of thing, or 1, 2, 3 hoppity. Now you shoot a shot, and that one was too high. So that chance spoiled by Angel. Free kick right in front. He couldn't seal the deal. Santa Cruz now has the possession. Sanoga's got it off the feed. Alton West Jr. gets knocked down. Ball kept alive by Freitas. Here's a racing chance from Tyler to Justin Freitas. Alcock with a great poke check. He keeps it alive, and he's forced to clear. All the way towards the trees into the preserve. Second time we've seen that today. So a great feed, give and go from Tyler to Justin Freitas, brothers I assume. Racing down the left far side of the field. Alcock is forced to clear it. He clears it way into the preserve on the far left side, where our cameras cannot pick it up. But at the end of the day, it looks like it'll be a corner upcoming for Santa Cruz FC. Still waiting for a ball. 2 balls have both been blasted, one towards the far preserve on the left side of the field, going from right to left. And then Chris Angel, before that, blasted a shot left to right, way behind the goalkeeper's cage of Santa Cruz. Mark Zach is the goalkeeper for Santa Cruz. Eventually a free ball is found, poked loose, and we'll have the corner situation. There'll be a corner throw rather than a kick. Chucked in by Santa Cruz, thrown in the mix of it. Morelia tries to get there defensively. Loose ball up in the air. Alcock's there as well defensively. He picks it up. Looks like he'll try to clear. He blasts it off a defender, and it goes out of play off of Santa Cruz FC. Good patience there by Alcock to this time force it off the body of the opposing team. Looks like it was Tyler Freitas that time. And following that, it deflects out of play, and here's a goal kick coming for Chris Angel and WHC Alliance. Amaya Carranza, for whatever reason, won't take the goal kick, so it'll be Chris Angel doing the honors from the WHC Alliance goal. As we're nearing the end of this first half already, 38 minutes and 12 seconds in. Goal kick blasted down. Santa Cruz wanted the foul. They won't get it. Moving, though, with WHC. Moving with some numbers. Kershaw, give-and-go situation with Morelia. Pass gets intercepted nonetheless, and here comes Freitas going back. Tries a back pass over to one of his teammates, looking to be possibly in Alves. Alves tried to hook up with Justin Freitas, that is. That was behind him. It was too far of a stretch for that. Now it's a free kick, and here's Angel. Alcock off a few feet. Alcock moving with it. Chips it down the field. Alton West Jr. trying to race for it to keep it alive on the far right flank. West Jr. moving now with it. West Jr. has a possible transfer. Tries to send it across. Defensively there. Great work by Santa Cruz. Ball eventually forced out of play, and it goes off the home squad. Technically the home squad, Santa Cruz FC. WHC, technically the road team. Either way, with that spoiled chance, looks like we'll have a corner for the Alliance on the far right flank by that flag post. We'll have the kick coming for WHC. Santos Tespon will be doing the honors on the right flank. And we'll see if the Alliance can pick up a goal here in this situation. Here's a kick out to Kershaw. Kershaw blasts a shot. That goes wide right. And once again into the lovely woods here in Pleasant Valley, New York. The lovely woods.
Give that guy a shout out.
As there'll be a goal kick now for Santa Cruz following that missed chance. Blasted down. Alcott tries to get there defensively. He sends one way high, and that's going back there too. Gonna find a lot of balls. We'll have to call time again as balls are flying everywhere here. And this is going from Pleasant Valley to Happy Valley at this point. Although Happy Valley is in State College, Pennsylvania, where the Penn State Nittany Lions play their sports. Here's a throw-in. Neto checks it on in on over. They finally have a ball now back in play. Several balls have been flying everywhere into the wooded areas, the trees, preserve areas, what have you here. As a pass gets set all the way down, Tyler Freitas tries to hook up with a player. Shot on goal, deflecting. Second opportunity cleared away by Kershaw. What a grade A scoring chance, but it's turned aside by a solid back line. Mario Prata. His bright orange cleats had a grade A scoring chance to nail one home, but he couldn't find the back of the net. Ball eventually cleared down, back into the WHC zone. Alcock with it, pressure by Freitas. That's Tyler to be exact. Tyler dancing around him. Ball eventually forced out of play off of Alcock towards the WHC bench. And now here's a throw-in up coming for Neto. For Fernandez Neto, pardon. Loose ball still up in the air. Santa Cruz trying to get it still, trying to make a mark on it. Santa Cruz moving, trying to get a shot on goal. Fancy kick, and it finds the back of the nets. An open goal strike. And just like that, it's Justin Freitas putting Santa Cruz up by one. Quick transition situation. Open flutter tapper in the back of the cage, and Santa Cruz strikes first before the first half comes to an end. We'll see how long we get for extra time, but Justin Freitas finds the back of the cage. And it's going to be Santa Cruz up by one here in the 42nd minute.
Boa, hey, next 5, no bullshit, come on.
So Alton West Jr. will restart things for WHC before the half comes to an end. Blasted down, sent across. Here's Kershaw kicking around now. Kershaw kicks on over. Back to Chris Angel it goes now off a few passes. And it's 1-0 Santa Cruz.
Go, 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 go. Come on, Chief, no ups. Yeah.
Alton West Jr. now has a feed. He'll try to pick things up. He gets knocked out of bounds. The ball goes out with him. As here's a throw-in chance situation in the 43rd minute. Whistle blown. Not quite sure why play has been halted. I think they're looking for all the balls. But before that, no, they have all the balls, but they'll have a substitution. That's why play was halted for a little bit. Meglin Estrada checks in for the first time today, towards the end of this half. We'll see how much time we get in bonus time, but it's WHC down by 1 here in period 1 in this semifinal matchup. Sonoga blasts things all the way down. Loose ball taken away, though, by Kershaw. Here's WHC resetting. Chris Angel's got it. Drop back all the way to the goalkeeper. Amaya Carranza. We'll send all the way on over now. It'll be fancy to cross. Tapper in front, intercepted. Great intercept by Santa Cruz. Barrera advancing across. Great opportunity. Open look. Turned aside by the D-line. Great read there by Mansour. Mansour reads that like a book. It's sent down eventually by him. Battle for the ball now towards the halfway marker. The ball kept alive. Here's WHC moving. Now it's taken back by Santa Cruz. A little quick flip. Deflects out of play off of WHC defensively. It looks like Kershaw was there last. The ball eventually goes out, and it'll be a throw-in for Santa Cruz FC. They're up by 1 here. 2 minutes of extra time. That's the way it seems, as we just hit 45. So 2 minutes of extra time it is. Ball eventually ricochets out of play, going off Santa Cruz last, and it'll be a goal kick upcoming for WHC in their own zone. As we have the 2 minutes starting a few minutes ago, we're at 45-19 here in period 1. Santa Cruz forces the turnover off the kick. Here's an open look. Fired across. Alves has it now. Alves, pardon me. Alves tries to find in front of Justin Freitas. Tappered aside. Great defense there by WHC. Battle up in the air. Alcock tries to get it, as does Kershaw. Finally tappered up one more time and settled down by Nato. Tyler Freitas now has it. Freitas will reset, drop all the way back to one of his defensemen. Sonoga to be exact. Sonoga will fancy across. Ball eventually taken back by Alcock. Intercepted again by Alves. Alves fires a long shot that gets deflected. Met up though by Justin Freitas. Freitas tries to push around. Whistle now called. Too much contact with a push from the back, and Justin Freitas will have a foul and a yellow card go against him for that situation.
Justin!
So Justin Freitas has a goal, but he also has had the yellow card following that foul. With Santa Cruz still leading before we end the first half of play. Kershaw off a few feeds, receives it, and will drop back now. Mansour has it. Mansour tries to go forward to Brown. Brown can't pick it up completely. The pass goes behind him, and eventually it's too high to reach for, and it goes out of play eventually. Looks like we're nearing these 2 minutes very soon. This will be a throw-in for Santa Cruz. Battle for it towards the halfway marker. Brown tries to pick it up. Estrada also there in the mix, and eventually ricochets out of play. A whistle goes against WHC. Santa Cruz draws the foul. So we'll still get going here. We're past the 2 minute mark, but play has decided to carry on so far in the first half. Santa Cruz a free kick. They'll get things moving here. It eventually deflects out of play off of WHC. They'll still carry on. The Santa Cruz moves right to left continuously. Throwing in quickly. Whistle now blown, and that's the end of the first half. 45 minutes and change are down, and Santa Cruz has a 1-goal lead entering halftime. The UPSL Northeast Playoff Semifinal. New Jersey Alliance awaits their opponent. It's either going to be WHC Alliance or Santa Cruz FC. Right now, Justin Fritas has the go-ahead goal for Santa Cruz as they lead 1-0 going into the halftime break. We'll be back in a matter of minutes or so. Keep it tuned. The semifinals here of the UPSL Northeast Playoff. Only here on Coach's Corner NYC. Second half action moments away here as Santa Cruz FC leads WHC Alliance 1-0 after 45. Second half going on here on Coach's Corner NYC. I'm Alex Carbonati. Pleased to be with you. Santa Cruz will go left to right for this second half, and WHC the opposite way, right to left. They're in black. WHC in black, Santa Cruz in white with blue and red as well. Here we are as Santa Cruz controls possession, and they control the lead. It's 1-0 as Justin Freitas got the goal before the first half came to a close in this contest. Up in the air it goes, loose ball, eventually deflects out of play. Be a throw-in for WHC. Again, they're going right to left, and they'll be on the far right side of the field of your screen throwing things in. Looks like that's Alton West Jr. He'll chuck things in. Brown is there defensively, as is Estrada. Either way, it's eventually taken by Santa Cruz and blasted all the way down the field. Off the header by Brown. Loose ball, battle for a player, gets taken down. No whistle call, play continues. Santa Cruz moving with numbers. Feed all the way across. Albies going. Albies give and go. Situation on the left side now, finally chipped away. Second opportunity put up in the air. Third off a body. Loose ball taken and kept now by Kershaw. They'll give over now. Sent to Stevan off a feed. Will fancy all the way down. That ball takes a funny bounce off of Chris Angel's head, and it will deflect right to the goalkeeper, and it will be set out. Mazurek, or Mark Zach right there, pardon, for Santa Cruz still out there. Santa Cruz still with it. They're going left to right like I mentioned. And just kicked off second half action. Ball takes a funny bounce all the way to Justin Freitas though. Freitas, thinking shot, stop. It feeds across, intercepted almost, now it's out by the goalkeeper. Amaya Carranza, he stretches out just in time to prevent any scary situation for WHC. Freitas was looking for a give and go situation, possibly with Alves. That ball eventually gets chopped down the field, loose ball taken again now. And there comes Santa Cruz, 2 minutes in. Blasting the opposite way. That pass too far of a stretch. Trying Justin Freitas possibly. Or Tyler. Either one doesn't work out. And then eventually goes far left. And it'll be a throw-in all the way back to the goalkeeper, Amaya Carranza. Who kicks over to Mansour. Abdella Mansour will look towards his left and kick now on over. He'll drop to Neil DeVuzzi. Subi, rather, pardon. Gives to Brown. And Brown will swing things on over to Kershaw, who drops back. Brown playing with it, gives all the way back to his goalkeeper. Mansour might get it. He'll get it indeed off the feed. Now here comes Mansour trying to go right to left quickly as his offense tries to get something going here. Chip off a foot. Loose ball taken back. Up in the air it goes. Whistle called, no whistle called, rather. Play continues. Santa Cruz wanted a foul. Mario Plata was tripped up. So here comes WHC moving quickly. Heading chance going wide by West off a great feed play on the opposite side. Davian Alcott was racing on the right side of the field. He was going right to left. West had an open chance header, but he sailed it too far left and the chance gets spoiled. Here's the goal kick now. Blasted down. Up in the air, played for by Freitas. Here's Justin feeding across. Tap down though. Up in the air it goes. Loose ball, player taken down. Mario Prata wanted a whistle. He gets tripped for a second time and play continues. Prata plays it down. Almost a collision. Prata now gets it. Feeds it over. Here's Mario. Prata fancies down for Justin Freitas. Freitas onside. Taking shot. Corrals a shot across. Too far for Alves. He'll just keep it alive on that left flag post. Now Alves will give on over. Drop back instead. And they're going around the horn, still Santa Cruz. Feed in front. Open chance, deflected away. Loose ball, Estrada will take it. He'll fancy down to Angel. Chris Angel now with it. Angel takes it, corrals it all the way down the field. Open opportunity. Sent to Stevan, tries to get a hold of it. He can't. West also tries to get there. Loose ball, sliding tackle, now taken by Santa Cruz. And Santa Cruz gets pushed down there. A whistle going against WHC for too much contact. Pushed from the back. Elijah Belcher, the suspect. And the victim who drew the foul, Dario Montero. So Montero draws the foul. It'll be a goal kick now. Free kick upcoming. And eventually be blasted away by Santa Cruz. 5 minutes in here, second half. 1-0 Santa Cruz. Justin Freitas, the go-ahead goal. Headed towards the goal off an old defender. And racing out to make sure no one else touches it is Kelvin Amaya Carranza, who will now feed on over across. WHC will retain possession. They'll reset in their own zone. Mansour played some catch on over. DeSovi now has it. DeSovi will fire down the field, trying for a racing Chris Angel, but it's too far on the stretch. Alton West Jr. was also in the mix, but he couldn't hook up with the play. Loose ball, quickly taken away, racing again, WHC dancing around the horn. Alcock with a possible chance. He fires a shot, and he's scored! A quick transition play, quick turnover. Damian Alcock blasts a shot past the left flank, and just like that on the left low side, we're even at one split here in half number 2. Damian Alcock forces the turnover, turns the opposite corner, fires a rocket shot on the left low side, and we're even now at one split. What a great shot there by Alcock. The midfielder making a defensive play, turning the corner, running his course, and blasting it past. Marzak, the goalkeeper, couldn't keep up with that one. And the shot eventually blasts all the way behind the WHC nets. Amaya Carranza will now pick it up. Amaya Carranza this is, and he'll look to blast it away off a goal kick. So we're even at one split now, 51-50. Almost at 52 minutes. Amaya Carranza will blast it away. Pardon me, actually will be Mansour. And Soar will now kick it instead. Goes off the body of a player. Loose ball, battle for it now, taken away. He'll almost deflect out of play, and Santa Cruz still has the possession. Coming way out of his crease there, Amaya Carranza stretching way out to prevent any opportunity for Alves. So Santa Cruz still has it. Santa Cruz still maneuvering around. Montero's got it. Playing around here, fancy across, pass intercepted. That's Alden West Jr. West Jr. forces the intercept. Going around the horn, Santisteban. He's got possession now for WHC. He gives back to Belcher. Now down the field to Alton West. Alton West Jr. West Jr. shaking around, staying with it. He takes a tumble. Play continues. He's shaken up. No whistle called. WHC wanted a whistle. They won't get it. Either way, play continues. Feed across. Feed to Alves. Intercepted. Alves gets a loose change. Ball right back, and he kicks on over. Play off an arm. No whistle called. Play continues. Alcock's there defensively. He circles around with it on the left flank. He gets pushed out of bounds. No whistle called. Play continues. Fancy across. Great intercept by Brown. And Brown will now corral it all the way towards the left side to Belcher. Belcher now has it off that intercept. Belcher racing. Racing for an opportunity for Santisteban, pardon me. He'll now kick on over. Loose ball chance. Belcher's got it. Belcher corralling all the way through, trying for Alton West. That's too far of a stretch, though, and it's intercepted by Santa Cruz again. Player taken down. Alton West is shaken up on the far left side of the field inside Santa Cruz territory. Whistle finally blown. Play halted. Clock still continues to run down. But Alden West Jr. is shaken up, and he might need some medical attention. Seems to be his right leg.
I know, move on. It's okay, just move on. Hey, just move on. Keep playing, come on.
Alden West Jr. drew the foul as he was taken down. Now he's back on his feet. Limping a little bit. Seems to be his right leg. But he seems good enough to possibly continue this matchup. Alden West taking his time to reset here. Grab a drink of water, too. As it looks like we're going to have a free kick situation upcoming. for WHC right inside the zone. Here's play resuming now. Mansour blasts it down over to Angel. Angel tries to play it around. 2 players, now 3 coming his way. He tries a fancy back pass. He wants a hand call. Chris Angel, that is. He thought Santa Cruz had a handball on that pass. Either way, Santa Cruz will move with it. Still moving quickly. Prata tries to fire all the way down to Fritas, but it's too far. And it's taken back by WHC. Kershaw looks towards his left. Corrals all the way across now. And WHC tries to move again quickly. Trying all to the west. Short pass that's a little too slow. Too far of a stretch for him as well. And that'll be a throw and upcoming for Santa Cruz.
Come on, guys.
Loose change ball. Dominique Pamonana drew a foul there against WHC. And now here's a free kick again for Santa Cruz. Loose ball, open opportunity. Garcia kicks all the way across. Gives to Sanoga. Sanoga gives towards his left. Resetting will be Santa Cruz attempting to at least, but they lost the ball. It's too hot to handle there. Trying to get something going in the opposing zone, but they couldn't exactly formulate what they wanted. The ball gets deflected out. It's going to be a throw-in coming out for WHC on the far right side of the field. They're going right to left on your screen. We're in the 56th minute of play between these two squads. We're even at 1 split. We've seen overtime. We've seen PKs decide the last semifinal. New Jersey Alliance beat the Philadelphia Union 4-2 in PKs after the game was even at 2 split after 120 minutes. After that, Santa Cruz forced the turnover. They're able to try to move down the field now. Alves is there. Brown is there defensively. Brown looking to keep it alive. We'll watch it roll towards the left corner. He'll stay with it. Alves is there all over him. Brown corralling, circling around, pass intercepted though by Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz still going with it. Open opportunity, cleared away though. Santisteban has a header and now he gives on over. Alton West has it now. Alton West being a little too cute with it, takes a shot to the face and he's shaken up again. Santa Cruz not happy about that. Tyler Silva, the head coach, complaining about the call. But Alton West is shaken up. He's back on his feet though. A little quick shot to the face. He's back. He's okay. Tyler Silva very frustrated about that call. Talking with one of the linemen about it. Either way, play continues. Santa Cruz forces a turnover against WHC. It's fancied all the way down, and it'll be scooped up with ease following that chance for Santa Cruz. Mansour following the throw. Will look to fancy his way forward. Looking for a race on Alton West. Alton West can't get there. A header's there defensively. It'll be scooped up with ease by Marzak following that bounce. And Santa Cruz will look to reset again. They'll roll things across, and they'll get reset in their own zone. 58 minutes in. Second half action between Santa Cruz and WHC Alliance in the second semifinal of 2 totals this day, today. This ball blasted up in the air. Battered down. Loose ball one more time. Finally settled down by WHC. It'll eventually be taken out of bounds. Alcock tried to play for it. He can't grab the handle. It goes off WHC. And Santa Cruz will have a throw-in upcoming. Throw-in for Santa Cruz. They'll reset in their own zone here. 1-1 still, nearing the 59th minute here in the semifinal. UPSL Northeast Playoff. Winner takes on New Jersey Alliance for the championship Sunday tomorrow at 3 p.m. All here at the Pathfinder Academy Field in Pleasant Valley, New York. WHC a forced turnover. Here's Kershaw now with it. Kershaw will fancy across, drop back on over. And here comes WHC trying to corral something one more time. All the way to Chris Angel. This pass goes. Angel a header. Loose ball for Santisteban. He can't get there. Angel still trying to battle for that loose clear. Loose opportunity. Alcock's got it still. Alcock chips it to himself on the right field. Right side of the field there's Alcock. Tries to dance around with it, keeps with it now, has to go in reverse. He's going to look to drop back. Great pressure there all around by the Santa Cruz back line. Loose ball eventually chipped out of play. Looks like that was Tyler Freitas all over that. So the midfielders and the back line getting involved there. As we're nearing 60 minutes, here's a throw-in for Kershaw on the far right flank. Kershaw will have the throw-in on the far right side of your screen at the Pathfinder Academy Field here. UPSL Northeast Playoff semifinal matchup. New Jersey Alliance will face the winner of this game between Santa Cruz FC and WHC Alliance. Right now we're even at one split in the 60th minute of play. Belcher off a few feet, goes in reverse mode. He'll drop all the way back to Brown, who looks to get to Adcock. Alcock now. Get it back to Brown. Brown will fancy his way forward. Trying to find a teammate there in West Jr. No, he's not there. Sent to Steven, tries to back it up. Loose ball taken by Santa Cruz regardless. Santa Cruz still dancing with it. A quick intercept again by Alcock. Alcock again moving. Trying to get something going quickly for this team. They're nearing the 61st minute. Alcock gets tripped out of bounds. There'll be a foul called against Santa Cruz for that, and Alcock is down on the ground on that far right side. A yellow has been issued against Santa Cruz. So Santa Cruz, the foul goes against them. Dario Montero, the suspect, for taking down Davian Alcock. And for Davian Alcock, he draws that foul. He scored the game-tying goal earlier in this half. He's still down on the ground a little bit. He's shaken up on that far right side of your screen. The far right side of the field. And with that, he might need some... No, okay, he's back on his feet. Luckily, he might need some medical attention at first. But he will be okay to get back up on the ground as he had a collision course play out of bounds on that far side. With that foul called and a yellow card issued against Montero. Here comes a free kick chance again for Kershaw and company for WHC. Kershaw, the free kick, fires it across, shot on goal, deflected away, second opportunity, Santa Cruz has it. And they'll clear down. Bill Brown gets right back at it. WHC moving with the ball, trying to dance around with it. WHC can't get it, they lose it now, that's Brown to be exact. Here's a quick throw by Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz, still with it now. Now they lose it here. WHC getting it right back. It can be cleared back the opposite way by the Alliance. Up in the air it goes. 1-1. You're in the 63rd minute. Loose ball. Tapper down by WHC. And Soar has it. The man Soar will kick it over across. Tug on the jersey. Player taken down. Whistle eventually called. And Santa Cruz not thrilled. Dominique Panmo Nana is the suspect. Either way, here's a free kick. Mansour has it. He'll kick all the way over to Kershaw. Christian Kershaw, not Clayton. Christian will blast it all the way down. Loose ball for Chris Angel. Fire shot deflecting wide left. It'll roll its way out of bounds. And again, a great sequence following a free kick there for WHC. Pass to the right, fancy down the field. On the right side of the flank inside the box. Angel had a trickling shot, but he couldn't get it on net. So with that, it'll be a goal kick for Santa Cruz following that mishap and that missed situation there. Here's Santa Cruz in their own zone, defending once more as we're nearing minute number 64. Whistle on the play. Looks like it's an offsides call. Going to be against Santa Cruz, so it'll be a free kick for Brown and WHC. And with that, it'll be corralled all the way over now, as WHC will get the deal restarted. Belcher gets the feed, gives on over. Back and forth we go. Strada also in the mix. Now Mansour's got it. Got it wrapping around his head. Here's Mansour shaking around, forced to go back to his goalkeeper. His goalkeeper, Amaya Carranza. Kelvin Amaya Carranza, KAC, blasts a shot down the field. Gonna find a teammate. It's off Chris Angel's head. Angel taps it back to himself, and now he'll give to Alcock. Alcock gave a go to Chris Angel. Angel passed too hot to handle. Couldn't get there exactly. As Santa Cruz gets it right back. Panmo has it. Panmo will drop back. Panmo will feed one on over. And a player gets taken down in the process. It might be Alcock again. Fancy down the field. Alcock is still really shaken up as the ball is eventually taken back. And here's a feed by WHC in their own zone. Amada Carranza, the goalkeeper, gives on over. Fancy poke check. Goes out of bounds. Who's it off? Looks like it's going to be off WHC, and Santa Cruz will overthrown by their bench as Alcock is still shaken up for a second time on the far side of the field. The injury timeout now.
Yeah, sorry, I was dealing with him. I'm coming back now. How many is that now? I've got 7. I've got 7. Are you 7 on him?
One of the assistant coaches here for WHC not happy about Alcock, Davian Alcock, being knocked down and being shaken up following several plays. He claims 7 times that's happened. Either way, he's back on his feet. He's been shaken up multiple times, but here's Santa Cruz moving quickly. Fired shot! It makes his way through the 5-hole! And Santa Cruz is able to blow by the WHC coverage and grab a 2-1 lead. All of a sudden, a quick transition of events, and Santa Cruz regains their 1-goal advantage. Victor Viana, the go-ahead goal scorer as of now, all of a sudden, on a quick transition play, fires one through the low side, and WHC finds themselves trailing for a second time. Santa Cruz, following a Alcock goal, and Alcock being shaken up, all of a sudden turn the corner here, fire a low ball shot, and they regain their lead. As we're at the 67th minute now. Here's WHC looking for another answer. Kershaw off the kick will blast it down to Chris Angel. Angel, ball gets deflected off of Santa Cruz and eventually out of play. We're at 67-30 here. And again, this game going much faster than the last contest around. Last game, of course, went to PKs, and it took a while. It took about 3 hours or so. Chris Angel gets taken down. Here's WHC still with the ball. The Alliance moving again. Dropping back on over. The Alliance from Maryland. Santa Cruz from New England. The Massachusetts area to be exact. Loose free kick ball up in the air. Swallowed up with no problem by Santa Cruz's goalkeeper and Marzak. And with that, it'll be sent all the way down. And eventually taken by Kershaw. Christian Kershaw tries to battle for it. Kicks it on over. It's intercepted by Santa Cruz again. Give and go situation. Blasted across. Sent all the way down. Too far of a stretch to passes. And it's going to go out of bounds against Santa Cruz. Montano tried to hook up with Tyler. Either way, it's going to be Santa Cruz dancing with it now. Pardon me, a brain fart. Tyler Fritas, pardon me. Either way, Santa Cruz will send it down the field. Santa Cruz dancing around still with it now. Alves has it now. Fritas was the intended target following that last sequence. Either way, a quick ball intercepted. Here's WHC. Mansour gives and goes. Chip pass. West drops back to Mansour. And here's Mansour trying to move with it. He'll carry down the field now. Alcock tries to tap down the long pass. Alcock dances around. Beats off some pressure. He's racing now. He has the goal already. He's still battling with 2 defenders. He has some pressure. Now he gets taken down again. Whistle called. And it looks like it might go against Santa Cruz. Davian Alcock tapped down one more time. Santa Cruz not thrilled. Alcock, taken down once again. And with that, it'll lead to a free kick chance for WHC.
Oh!
Tyler Freitas, the suspect there on the foul. It's a free kick now, though, for Alcock. Alcock will blast the shot, craning over, headed away defensively. Second opportunity kept alive again by WHC. Give and go. Estrada is there. There's Estrada. Shaking around with it, fancies across, gives and goes. And now here's the situation again. Tug on the jersey, no whistle call. Keep it at WHC. They'll drop back to Mansour. Mansour thinking shot, cranes a shot, corralling just wide of the cage. That took a funny bouncer, so that could have found its way on the low left side, but it just went too far to the left, and Mansour's shot trickles too far left, too far wide. That shot goes wide. Looks like we'll have a substitution by Santa Cruz. The motto, Cortez Pacheco will re-enter soon. Not quite sure what the holdup is. Could be just the substitutions as a whole. Victor Viana was supposed to exit. He will stay. He is the go-ahead goal right now. Now, Cortez Pacheco will enter. Tyler Freitas will hop towards the bench. But Tyler Freitas heads to the bench. Cortez Pacheco comes in his replacement. Either way, we'll have a goal kick, and it's blasted away by Santa Cruz as the WHC Alliance trail by 1.
Well done, Justin. Come on, buddy. Let's go up.
Mansour with it now, who had a recent chance that trickled wide to the left. Will spin around and drop back. Pass almost too off the handle. Forced to go back. There's Brown there to back it up. Excuse me, Brown there to back it up.
No foul. Good, no foul.
And Brown will still shake around with it. Brown, pressure coming. Finally pickpocketed away. Good pressure again by Viala.
No foul.
Santa Cruz, a battle still for him on that far right corner. Victor Viana is there in the mix. And eventually it's going to be won by WHC. Ball taken back. Mansour finds a feed across. Pass to Angel, intercepted. Santa Cruz couldn't find it at first, but now they have it, and now they have some numbers racing. Aldez, offsides called. So great opportunity in the opposite end following that. A quick transition place and all the way down. Leandro Alves, had a great tap on it, but he was just a step ahead. Offsides called. With that, goal kick, loose ball. Mansour will now have it, and he'll kick over to Brown. Alcock has been shaken up multiple times in this game. Forces a feed down the field, though it's intercepted, and here comes a give-and-go situation. Justin Freitas, who has the goal, one of the two goals for Santa Cruz, feeds a ball that gets intercepted by Kershaw. Brown was also there to back it up. Here's Angel. Chris Angel trying to push off some contact. Kershaw backs him up. And at the end of the day, it's going to be WHC still circling around in their own zone. Back to Mansour. Belchar is there. Now to Kershaw. Kershaw drops back. Going around the horn of WHC, trying to get some offense going and something moving. Mansour sends it all the way down. Trying for a race and Alcock, though it's too far of a stretch. And it'll be reset by Santa Cruz in their own zone at the 74th minute. So with that, Santa Cruz will take things, reset, look to punt things away as they lead by a 1-goal margin, a slim margin, here in the second half. Ball sent down. Justin Freitas tries to tap it around 3 defenders. He slipped, he lost the handle. Taken by Brown, now it's cleared down. Kept it by Mario Prata. Mario with Alves, give and go. Here's Mario. Mario Prata thinking shot, cranes one and scored! Rifling shots. from the left side of the field. He cranes it towards the right corner, and Santa Cruz increases their lead to 3-1. Mario Prata. What a shot, what a strike, what a goal. 2 unanswered by Santa Cruz. They increased the lead by 2 scores. Play will resume. Esperado will kick things off as Santa Cruz now leads 3-1 here in half number 2. Nearing the 76th minute of play, here's Chris Angel. Angel with it, fancies across, pass intercepted, Viana's got it. Santa Cruz looking to hold on and move on to the next round as Kershaw deflects a shot out of play. Throw in there from that sequence. Chris Angel tries to dance around. It's a give and go now to Viana. Victor Viana will have the go-ahead goal right now. Looking to spin around and get a shot towards something. Viana fancies one across. What a block by Mansour. If that got through, that could have been 4-1 possibly. So that ball deflects out off of Mansour defensively, but here's a corner from the right flank for Santa Cruz. Here's the corner, sent across. What a blastering shot that goes over the cage and way out. Alves had the opportunity, though it was sailed yay too high, and we'll have another substitution by Santa Cruz FC following that missed chance. Felipe Cipriano, pardon me, will re-enter. Felipe Cipriano, excuse me. Cipriano will re-enter this game. And it looks like Justin Freitas will hop on the bench. So, Cipriano in, Freitas out. In the 77th, nearly 78th minute. The UHC looking to hook around here and get something going. They're running low on time as they trail by 2. Ball that goes through eventually goes out of play. Deflects off WHC last, and there's a throw-in for Santa Cruz. It's made at the 78th minute. Chopped on in. Trying to play it, there's Kershaw. Loose ball that eventually deflects out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in now. WHC coming from Maryland. Santa Cruz FC coming from Massachusetts. There's a craning shot. Alcock tries to get back to Chris Angel. He does. Belchar now has it. He sends a craning shot across, headed towards the goal, but it's a deflection defensively that goes out of bounds. Great defensive effort there, putting on the sacrifice of the body. And he's shaken up following that. Tough to tell who it is exactly.
What are the YouTube?
Officials wanted the whistle to happen before the stop on it. Now we're going to have a conversation about the injury and why the clock wasn't stopped. WHC frustrated.
But it still gives you the whole game.
Injured player back on his feet. Looks like that was Dario Montero. Either way, it's a corner kick that gets deflected way out of play, and eventually it goes out towards the preserve area. We'll have to go fishing for that one again. WHC will get set for a throw-in on the far left side of the field. Alton West Jr. doing the honors. He'll chuck it in. Header up in the air. Second opportunity. Kershaw blasts a shot off the back screen. Thankfully for the netting in the back, that didn't go over it and have to go fishing again for another ball. But that gets sailed yay high, and Kershaw with a great chance, but he comes up short.
Why didn't say anything?
And Cruz trying to get out of there defensively, though. It's a quick intercept. Give over to Kershaw from West. West, a shot rather, Kershaw. That gets blocked. Alves can't get there. Brown keeps it alive. Off the clear. Fancy all the way down. Up in the air it goes. Easy swallow up in the 80th minute. And it's blasted up in the air. Headed backwards. Loose ball now possibly for Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz with it again. Circling around. Trying to get something going one more time. Maybe get some insurance once again. Viana's got it. They'll drop back on over. Montiero will kick on across. Prata, who had a recent beautiful third strike, will drop on across one more time, and Santa Cruz will just look to milk the clock with under 9 minutes. Also some extra time possibly in play. We'll see how much. Dancing around, Garcia trying to go forward with it. He can't get it exactly. Estrada forces the turnover. Alves also there in the mix. Alves pressuring Estrada. He'll drop back eventually on over. Give and go situation. Alves tries to get the turnover. Alves gets a push off. A late whistle called, and a foul goes against WHC seconds after the contact was made. There'll be a free kick now for Montiero and for Santa Cruz. We're nearing 82 minutes of action. Here's the blaster. Little feed in front of Chipper. And now here's Viana. Viana to Alves. Give and go situation. Alves can't get a shot. He gets taken down. Now a whistle called. And WHC not thrilled about that call. I believe it's against Estrada to be exact. Or Kershaw. Not exactly quite who took the foul. But it goes against the Alliance. And it sets up a free kick chance for Santa Cruz once again. Here's the free kick chance. Several players in the mix of it. Could be Alves taking a shot. Alves, pardon. Could be Viana. Let's see who takes it. Blasted shot going well wide towards the right side. It's Mario Prata. And it goes out of bounds once again by the trees, woods, and preserve area. So with that, that free kick chance gets spoiled. Although will be a corner set up for Santa Cruz following that. And around the 83rd minute or so, chance set across, headed up in the air, deflecting, cleared away by WHC eventually. Chris Angel now following the clear. He gets taken down, favoring his leg. He's shaken up, and now there's the whistle. Angel down and around the right side of the field, far right side. Play will now continue following that. Angel back on his feet, lipping it off, but he's good to go. Here's WHC moving quickly. Feet across, intended for Beljar, with too far of a stretch. And with that, Santa Cruz will get it right back following the foul and turnover. Christian Sosa looks to enter the contest in a matter of moments. As a ball goes through the legs of the official, Kershaw gets it right back off the feed. He'll drop back to Mansour. Mansour kicks all the way to Brown. Brown now has it. And here's Brown fancying all the way down. The through ball takes a funny bounce. Rata tries to back pass it on over. Racing still is Santa Cruz. Yara wants a ball. Loose ball tapper down again. Battling around with it still is Santa Cruz. They'll retreat. They'll try to get reset. Here's a possibility. Throw a feed is kept alive by Viara. Victor Viara. He wanted a foul. He gets pickpocketed. Belcher picks it up. Tyler Silver, the head coach, wanted a foul too. He didn't get it. Either way, Santa Cruz forces the turnover again against the Alliance. 85th minute. Dancing around still. Player down, back on his feet though. No serious injury. Santa Cruz is now moving with it. Santa Cruz fancies a shot forward. Player taken down, no whistle called. Here they come. Here's Alves, to be exact, now moving with numbers. Alves fancies across. Ground ball shot, save, sprawling out for it is going to be Amada Carranza. Kelvin Amada Carranza stretching out, making a very nice diving save to keep it within 2. WHC sent the through ball again, down the field. Can't get it through. Santa Cruz the intercept. Here comes Santa Cruz now moving. Yara drops back. Around the horn this team goes. Santa Cruz is to try to get some more offense. They'll pass quickly intercepted by Estrada. Estrada trying to feed off some tackles. Estrada gives on over to West. Rather Alcock takes a tackle and he gets shaken up again. Davian Alcock once again takes a shot to the lower leg.
Hey, 4 minutes, use your head.
He's down on the ground, he's still shaken up, and he might need some medical attention once more. We also have an injury for Santa Cruz as well. Both teams will eventually make a substitution once all the injuries are cleared up, and we resume play. Alcock is going to be subbed out. He's taken enough of the brutal with his leg today, so he'll be knocked out of the game. Christian Sosa comes in replacement for Santa Cruz for Victor Villara. And Ronmel Alfaro will enter the game for the first time today in replacement of Davian Alcock, who's taken several injuries and shots to his lower legs. Either way, here's West. West still moving with it, fires a shot across, deflected, open look chance, firing a shot and scoring is Alfaro just like that. His first shift, his first shot, he gets the second goal of the game, and just like that, it's a one-goal game here between Santa Cruz FC and WHC Alliance. Ronmel Alfaro, all of a sudden a quick shift, quick transition. It's a one-goal game, and guaranteed that we're nearing the 90-minute mark. There is some extra time guaranteed to happen too. You never know what can happen in these waning minutes. WHC trying to get going here. Trying to accuse Santa Cruz of stalling, possibly. Either way, the kick by WHC is now taken, and or rather Santa Cruz, and WHC makes it a one-goal game. Ronmel Alfaro subs in for Alcock, and just like that, he gets a quick shot and goal off a feed from West, and he makes it a one-goal game in a matter of moments.
What about the foul, Raf? What about the foul?
Ball eventually goes out of play. Santa Cruz lost the handle on the far left side of the free. Ball checked in by Kershaw, thrown on in. Loose ball, here comes Alfaro, he gets taken down, no whistle called, staying Santa Cruz with him. Santa Cruz trying to move quickly. West Jr. there defensively. Ball taken down, whistle. West not happy about it. Montiero shows sportsmanship. West Jr. shows some sportsmanship following that. WHC still arguing a call like that, though the linesman trying to clear some things out on the call. Alves will have a free kick following that, as I'm sure you can hear a lot of banter and noise all around this field. Ball eventually taken back by WHC, blasted up in the air. Amaya Carranza will have it, and now he'll boot it away. Nearing the 90th minute. Ball eventually goes out of play. Santa Cruz again just trying to milk some clock, but doing it in an inconvenient way for WHC. as we're now at the 90th minute, and we'll see how much extra time we'll get here. The WHC on their last legs. Here's a free kick for Mansour. 90-19. Mansour the free kick from far out. Sends it on over. Header away. Deflected again one more time. Here's a loose ball. Santa Cruz racing for it. Santa Cruz dancing around with it. Good pressure there. Brown is there in the mix on the defense from WHC. It's eventually cleared down by Santa Cruz. Mansour gets the loose change and drives back to Amaya Carranza. The goalkeeper, Carranza, pressure coming, eventually fires back to Mansour, and WHC trying to get one more offensive rush at least. Fired all the way down. Alfaro tries to get there, played off the body of Belcher. Belcher dancing, Belcher trying to stay with it. Belcher lost the handle. Estrada also there, great pickpocket there by Santa Cruz. And just like that, Santa Cruz just looking to kill some more clock. Blue ball, battle for it. Brown still there for WHC defensively. Circling around is he. And he might drive back to his goalkeeper and keeps the Kershaw instead. So a quick interception. Once again, WHC on the defense. Feed across. Prata gives a cross. Fired shot on over. Pass on the right corner. Fire shot left corner rather. That's going to be a blistering shot going wide. WHC running low on time. Feed to Alton West Jr. Santa Cruz has to hold defensively. WHC wants a goal to tie it up. Feed blocked by Prada. And a loose ball taken back by WHC. Belcher. Belcher and company moving. Mansour now has it. Mansour has to slide for it. He can't grab the handle. It's cleared out of play off of Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz FC, they're trying to hold their ground here. There's a quick throw. There's a blast by the goalkeeper. Amada Carago. Mansour sends it down off the body of Alves. Alves tries to get there. Fancy one forward, though, by WHC. Up in the air it goes. Loose balls. We're running low on time. Alton West picks it up. Whistle called. I believe a foul going against Alton West and this WHC squad. Patrick Sorensen's going to check in for the first time tonight for Santa Cruz, rather, in a matter of moments. WHC getting a lot of bonus time here as they're on their last legs.
Oh, Dom! Hey, Patrick, let's get down here, yeah? Come on, boys!
Patrick Sorensen will come in. Dominique Panmonana will check out. Here's the goal kick. Santa Fe sends it all the way down over the head of a defender. It will deflect eventually out of play, and Santa Cruz will have a corner, or rather a throw-in for WHC upcoming, far left side of the field. Near 4 minutes of extra time now. It's chucked on in. Kershaw off of it, drives forward and gives over to Alfaro. Alfaro who scored the second goal for WHC. Moving with numbers possibly. Gives over to Chris Angel, though it's intercepted by the defense. Santa Cruz. Over now to Alves. Alves can't grab a full handle on that. He chips it out. And with that is how this game is going to end. Santa Cruz FC comes in and takes down WHC Alliance by a final of 3-2. The championship matchup is set for tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, as New Jersey Alliance will take on Santa Cruz FC for the UPSL Northeast Playoff Championship here at the Pathfinder Academy FC. That will happen tomorrow here at the Pathfinder Academy FC at 3 p.m. Eastern on Coach's Corner. Santa Cruz gets the job done. 3 goals, 2 in the second half. Quick answer to make it a 1-goal game in the waning minutes by WHC. It wasn't enough, as Santa Cruz is victorious and they'll take on New Jersey Alliance tomorrow here in New York. Couple thank yous to say before we say so long. My good friend and producer, Steve Sanchez. Also, our in-studio producer, Neri Amaducci. For now, I'm Alex Carbonati saying so long on Coach's Corner NYC. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk tomorrow. The championship game is tomorrow in the UPSL Northeast playoff. The championship game between New Jersey Alliance and Santa Cruz FC. The final here, Santa Cruz FC 3 and WHC Alliance 2. Good night, and we'll talk to you then on Coach's Corner NYC on YouTube.